And we are live. Welcome, everybody. This is a special segment of Women with a Voice. We're going to start by calling this Martha and Me, because that's Martha and I'm me. But we have a special topic that we want to talk about, and we're going to be talking about opportunities, one specifically that will allow provision for your vision. And that's the whole thread of our talk today. Martha, did you want to say a couple of words before we get into the video and share some golden nuggets with our community?
Um, yeah, just hi everyone. I am excited to share this opportunity with you. And as Vera had said, this is a creative opportunity for provision for your vision. So many of you are carrying a vision and you are looking for a way to transition over from what you're already doing, whether it's a 9 to 5 grind or whatever it might be, for your current provision, but you're looking for God to open up the door for you to transition out of that into something that better does more than just cover the bills, but more importantly, will sustain your vision and fund your vision, provision for your vision. And so each year, near the end of the year, I set aside some time to spend alone with the Lord, praying and pressing through for a word for the next year. So in December, as I was pressing in and praying and fasting, I heard the Lord clearly say that 2024 is the year of the double open door. Not just an open door, but the double open door. Your front door is, most folks have the single door. Some have the double door. Mostly businesses have the double door. And so the Lord is going to open the double door, and that double door is like a double blessing. And a double door opens much wider than a single door. So when this opportunity came my way, it was near the end of last year. And God has given me this pattern to follow. And I try to sit down and go over this with the Lord every quarter. And, sometimes I do it monthly, sometimes I do it quarterly. And it's just, I take a piece of paper and I write on the paper, stop, start, and finish. I write down everything the Lord wants me to stop doing. Maybe things are competing for my time from what God has told me to start doing. So stop, start, and finish. So I list the things I'm going to stop doing. And I had listed, I'm going to stop taking on anything new. That's really key if we're going to accomplish and move forward in what God is calling us to do. So that was at the top of my list, was to stop taking on anything new, to start, and then I listed the things that the Lord was laying on my heart to start, and one of those is going to be the Miraculous Life online coaching, and then finish. And I listed all the projects that I need to tie up the loose ends on and finish so they can get moved off of my list. And so the Lord reconnected me with someone in November from the past, and it was definitely a kingdom reconnection. I just leave it at that. And it got my attention because he was sharing with me. He had had a God encounter since I had seen him from many years ago. And so what had happened was, he started presenting this opportunity to me. And I was like, oh, no, 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 no. My list is to stop taking on anything new is at the top of my list, So yeah, now's not the time, And the more he started sharing about his God encounter, which, this was a completely transformed individual sitting here in front of me from the last time that we had connected many years ago. And so that got my attention. I'm listening to his story, and he shared with me how this opportunity tied into that God encounter. And so when he had this near-death experience that left him paralyzed for several years, when we pray for people to come to know God, we just never know how that's going to unfold. And so he had an encounter with the Lord. And then as a result of the accident, he was paralyzed for several years. So he gave his business over to one of his sons. And the vision that God gave him when he had that God encounter was that his purpose in life was to minister to the homeless. So he's laying there paralyzed, and, the Lord healed him. So a couple years later, he's up and walking, with a limp, but up and walking. And so he's like, okay, I know what I'm supposed to do. And then the Lord laid this same opportunity before him. And so as he was sharing it with me, that got my attention. And I was like, okay, provision for the vision. I'm all about that. Okay, so I'm going to listen. Got that little prod in my spirit from the Lord to just pay attention. So as I'm sitting there listening and he's sharing this opportunity with me, when he shared with me how the corporate structure, was broken down to me, it really got my attention. I was like, oh, this is God breathed. This is definitely not just come out of somebody's mind. This is amazing. The structure and the opportunity is amazing. And I realize that this is God setting before him provision for his vision. And not only just for him, then I went and met with corporate and saw their hearts. And, from the top down, these are, faith-filled individuals of conviction and God-given vision. And so I just was like, the more I heard, the more my mouth dropped open, because the incredible way that this business is structured is part of the great wealth transfer, to take the funds out of big corporate's pockets. The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. And we know we've been expecting this wealth transfer. And this is part of that. We're going to continue to see opportunities come, but this is a huge part of that. And the entire structure of this business is to take the wealth out of big corporate pockets and put it into the little guy's pockets, so that we have provision for the vision. And, so to sit with, you know, um, the folks that God gave this vision to, and to align with it and to align with the opportunity, has just been amazing. And I'm going to break down this opportunity today. And we're going to introduce the opportunity to you for provision for your vision. And I think your mouth will drop open like mine did, because it's mind blowing. And so, I'm like, because when I first heard the compensation structure, I was blown away. And I was like, but, how can you afford, to pay individual energy advisors that much compensation to enroll people in something that's free to them to enroll in, at no cost to them? How in the world can the numbers work, right? And so as I picked, everything and broke it down, what they did was they knew that God wanted them to take the funds from big corporate and put it in the pocket of the little people, to provide provision for the vision. But they sat down and they were like, okay, well, let's look at the budget. Okay, well, what about the marketing budget? What would our marketing budget look like? And when you look at a marketing budget, marketing is very, very expensive, especially if you're going to utilize marketing tools, like, paid advertisements and all of that. And so the motto God put on their heart was to take that marketing budget and to set the structure up where it's network marketing. So it's network marketing that gives us the opportunity. And, the opportunity, when you just look at it, it's like, if you don't look at it through the right, lenses, you might only see it as an opportunity, to bring some small fish in. But as we open up this opportunity and share with you how to look at it through a different lens, the double door, you'll see how it's an opportunity to go deep sea fishing, and catch the big fish. And so I'm excited to share the opportunity with you. And I believe we have a couple of videos and a couple of slides. And we're going to introduce the first video to you now, and then I'll share a little bit more.
Electricity. It's hard to imagine a world without it. But once upon a time, we marveled at this wonder that could light up our homes, make things easier, and our lives better. But these days, electricity has become just another monthly expense, or even an unpredictable financial burden. With recent prices, many feel powerless over their energy costs, and some are struggling just to keep the lights on. At Think Energy, we're still inspired by electricity, and we dream of a brighter future powered by energy that's good for people and the planet. We're on a mission to make clean energy simple, easy, and affordable for everyone. It starts with offering our customers 100% clean electricity sourced from wind, solar, and hydro resources. Competitive fixed rates where you have peace of mind of paying the same rate throughout the term with no long-term commitment or termination fees. For every customer that enrolls, we protect 50 trees in endangered rainforests through our partnership with One Tribe, contributing to cleaner air and a healthier climate, while supporting the people and wildlife that call the rainforest home. And finally, through our Free Energy Club, we empower our customers with the tools to save. Customers can earn 10%, 40%, or even 100% of their electricity supply paid for by free energy rebates, simply by referring friends and family to Think Energy. With all of these benefits available, maybe it's time to rethink your energy provider. Discover energy that can make a positive difference in your life and the world we share. Think Energy.
So this opportunity is going nationwide. Right now, we are in a handful of states and moving into more readily. And there are 3 opportunities at hand. Everyone uses energy. If I ask you, hey, who do you know that uses energy? Everybody. And so this is an opportunity to do well while doing well. This is an opportunity not only for you to save money on your energy, 2 different ways, but it is also an opportunity for you to be a blessing to others and to educate them on how and help them enroll in both savings plans. Now, while it costs the customer nothing to enroll in the savings plans, corporate has set aside that marketing budget to compensate new energy advisors. So you have 3 opportunities sitting in front of you. That is that you can enroll if you are in one of the states that has our energy discount plan. You can enroll in that. If you are in a state like I am in Maryland, where we not only have the energy plan, but we also have the community solar plan. So we can enroll in both here. We get the benefits of solar credits and rebates without having the cost of installing solar panels and without compromising our roofs with the solar panels and without waiting 10 years to come out of the red and into the green, because of the cost associated with installing solar. You can even live in an apartment and tap into our solar rebates and savings. And that is because part of this vision was to build solar farms. So instead of a field of wheat, you may pass a field of solar panels. When you enroll in our program, you get the benefits of now drawing your clean energy from those solar farms. And it doesn't matter if you live in one of the areas that we are in, and if not, we're soon coming. So if you go ahead and enroll in that, community solar, then you're going to get those discounts. Sometimes there's a waiting list because the field is getting full, the usage is capped out, and then more fields are coming open and more fields are coming open, and they will continue to come open. But when you enroll in the community solar, it might take a minute for you to get added to a farm and start tapping into those benefits. The energy plan, you can start tapping into those benefits as soon as you enroll. Now, with the energy plan, it gives you the opportunity to lock in your kilowatts. When you lock in your kilowatts, let's say for me, I'm in the Baltimore Gas and Electric region. And so when I enrolled, I think that it shows you on the back of your bill what your current kilowatts are and what they're going up to in a couple of months and what they're going up to again in a couple more months. And when I locked in, we were somewhere around 10 per kilowatt, while BGE was at around 12 or a little over 12 per kilowatt. That's quite a savings when you start multiplying that times the amount of kilowatts that you utilize. So we have 3 opportunities for you. If you are in an area where we have both the solar and the energy, then you can enroll in both of those. If not, you can enroll in whichever one is in your area, but we're rolling towards having availability in every state, both plans, both discount plans. Now, a little bit of details. So the third opportunity, in addition to those 2 energy savings plans that are no cost to enroll, is that you have the opportunity to also be an energy advisor and to help people enroll at no cost to them, where you will get compensated out of that marketing budget. And so I want to share a little bit with you about that compensation plan, a little bit more about the company that we have the opportunity to enroll folks in for savings and for extra income opportunity. And the sky's the limit. You might just say, hey, I might as well enroll folks that I know and help them get, these discounts on their energy. So you can enroll as an energy advisor and enroll the folks that you know. The folks that you probably can't even imagine who all they may know. And then it starts a domino effect. And before you know it, I'm set up for text message notifications. So as soon as someone enrolls, I get a text. If someone enrolls as an energy advisor, we don't get $1 for enrolling someone, as giving them the opportunity to become an energy advisor. But we get compensated through when they enroll someone. So we're giving you this opportunity, and the whole corporate structure is set up on give and it shall be given unto you. This entire corporate structure is that it's team building, and that when you help those that enroll on your team as a new energy advisor to succeed, it comes back to you. Give and it shall be given unto you. So it's all biblically based, the corporate structure. It's absolutely beautiful. There are 9 ways that you can get compensated by helping to educate people on how they can enroll in these energy discount and rebate programs and save on their energy. Since COVID, most folks' energy has doubled. Their energy bills have doubled. So we can show you how you can save anywhere, depending on your location and depending on, the level that you want to get actively involved in helping other people to save on their energy. We can show you how to save anywhere from 5% to 100% on your energy. That's huge. Not only can you save on your energy, but the sky is the limit with the compensation plan. By helping others enroll and save, you have the opportunity, just the 9 volume levels. As your volume of customers enroll, you have 9 levels of volume bonuses. Let me give you an example. Just in those 9 levels The bonuses are up to $180,000 just in the bonuses in the 9 volume levels. Then you also get compensated each time your customers pay their energy bill. When they pay their energy bill on time, you get a percentage. So let's say you wind up with 100 people enrolled, you're getting a percentage of 100 utility bills, not once, but every month. Now, these plans, depending on the location, customers can enroll to take it for free, to take advantage of these energy savings plans. They can enroll. It's available to them. These discounts are available to them for 20 to 25 years, depending on the state that they live in. That's huge. Would you like residual income for 20 to 25 years to help provide for your vision? When folks are already paying those utility bills and you're offering them the opportunity to save on their energy bill, and you're going to get compensated wonderfully for doing so. You know, we're already ministry minded. We already love serving. We already love helping people. You know, we're already out here giving information away all the time, you know, so we might as well get compensated for it so that we can use those funds so we have the provision for the vision. So that's just one way that you get compensated is the volume levels as your volume goes up. And then the other way that you get compensated is when each customer enrolls in the plans. The other way you get compensated is through the percentage of the monthly energy bills. That's just 3 ways. There's 9 ways that you can get compensated. This opportunity is huge. And when I tell you it's huge, let me tell you a little story. Well, there's this little sweet Jewish lady from New York. She just came to Maryland to celebrate and share her success. The company gives a simple blueprint, 3-step blueprint, that if you take these 3 steps each month and accomplish those 3 steps each month, you're going to go to the top quickly. And so, of course, you know, we're all excited to celebrate with her. We're all excited to hear any tidbits that she has, you know, to share of how she accomplished this in 11 months. In 11 months, she went from becoming a new energy advisor to going up to the 9th floor of volume of enrolling folks to help them save on their energy bill at no cost to them. So in those 11 months, you know, we're all sitting on the edge of our seat waiting to hear some tidbits on, okay, what secrets does she have? How did she do this? You know, in just 11 months. Now, keep in mind, she got compensated for each person she helped to save. Then she got the bonuses on the 9 bonus levels. But here's another 4th way that you can get compensated. When she got to the 9th level, you begin to get shares in the company. So that's another source of income. So we were just blown away to hear her tidbits. Let me just tell you, she didn't share anything profound. She didn't share anything that hasn't already been laid out for us in those 3 simple steps, monthly steps. So what she told everyone was, you know, when the question in the room was, how in the world did you make it up to the 9th level to part ownership, all the bonuses and the compensations, how did you do that in 11 months? And her answer was that she followed the corporate 3-step monthly blueprint. That was it. She just did what they mapped out. She followed the directions. That's it. It was that simple. She said, I did that and I watched the training videos. I got in on the Zooms. You know, I watched the replays. I watched the corporate videos. That's it. You know, if this sweet little Jewish lady from New York could accomplish all of this in just 11 months, anyone in the room could do it. Everyone in the room has the same exact opportunity. And when I tell you that they have laid out a blueprint to follow for success, that all you have to do is make up your mind to walk through the open door and to take those action steps that they set in front of you. We're going to show you a video that is going to break down the compensation plan for you. And when you take those 3 simple steps every month and it's helping others, it's going to come back to you. You're going to see the potential to make over $500,000 a month. How scalable it is, how doable it is, and how simple the steps are, and the blueprint is laid out before you. After we watch this next video, we're going to put up a couple of slides with the maps of what states we have the energy plan available in now and which states we have the solar plan available in now. And then you'll see some of the upcoming states where we're just waiting for the legislation to pass, corporate's waiting. And once that happens, then we'll be in those states as well. And, it's spreading like wildfire. And, they know what they're doing. God has given them the vision for this. And, where I'm at here in Maryland, it's hard to get anything new passed. So the fact that we have this opportunity for this solar, to tap into the solar farms. I just spoke with a gentleman that I know the other night, and I was sharing the opportunity with him, and he sent me pictures. He just paid, and I'm sure he paid dearly, to have 60 solar panels installed on his home. That cost him money. This opportunity, you don't have to pay $1 for a solar panel. You don't have to compromise your roof. All you have to do is go on our website and enroll in the solar plan, and you begin to get the solar rebates and solar savings. And so let's watch this video. I think you're going to be more excited than ever after you see how simple this is. And the opportunity is yours. Even if you are not in one of the states that we have the 2 plans in, or either of the plans in currently, that's okay. You can still enroll folks in those states. And, we have folks that are in Canada saying, hey, how can we get in? We're in Canada, and just, get in touch with Vera. We'll help you. We'll show you how to accomplish that. And I'm excited. Let's roll this video.
Hey everybody, Tony Procopio here, founding advisor at Think Plus, along with my business partners Jim Brendan and Ed Kenny, and going to share with you our business overview today. Well, who is Think Energy? Well, it's a forward-thinking retail energy company, and our focus is to bring clean energy and make it easy, affordable, and accessible for everyone. Born out of a $100 million capital commitment from Oaktree Capital, which is owned ultimately by Brookfield, a $200 billion publicly traded company. Some of that capital commitment went to acquire Think Energy, which was rebranded and relaunched, and took a 1.3 rated company on Trustpilot after 10 years and turned it into a 4.5 star out of 5 rated company in less than a year. And now have moved forward, opening up new markets and bringing innovative products and services. And the way we do it is through Think Plus, which is a community of advisors that is the marketing arm for Think Energy. So who do you know that uses electricity? Well, the answer is everyone, but how many of those people do you think would want to pay less or maybe even get it for free? The answer is everyone there as well, because we all know that electricity prices are higher than they were 3 years ago, and they're going to continue to go up due to inflation and renewable transition, as well as increased demand for electric vehicles and global instability and conflicts, you name it. Fixed rate plans and fixed discounts are the way to protect yourself for future price increases. One of our innovative products and services that we have is Community Solar, a state-sponsored clean energy program that's rolling out on a state-by-state basis. This is ground floor, one of the fastest growing industries in America. It's happening right now. It's free to enroll, 5 to 25% discount for up to 20 years. You don't have to buy anything, don't have to install anything, and even renters qualify for this discount. And then as a retail energy provider, even more innovation in multiple states that you see here. And moving forward, bringing these offerings to customers so that they can customize these offerings for themselves and choose things that will make a bottom line impact in a good way on their household budget through their utility bill. We even have programs that are specific for clean energy and specific to the state of Texas as well. And so $100 cash gift card for all of our customers. We'll talk more about that. But before and after, what does it look like? Nothing changes for the customer on their electricity bill except for the price that they pay. There's that $100 gift card. Come aboard as a new customer and then pay your bill for 6 months and use a little bit of electricity. And guess what? You get to keep that $100 cash gift card. And then we have our free energy club. No one does free energy like Think Energy. Simply refer 3, 10, or 20 customers and respectively get 10, 40, up to 100% off your supply portion of your bill in the form of a tax-free rebate month after month after month for having referred customers one time. Again, no one does free energy like we do. We have a Think Smart app coming soon to you, in markets where you are in our deregulated markets. We're in the beta phase right now of this cutting edge proprietary technology that teaches you to turn your electricity bill into an income producer by following the prompts on an app on your phone. That's literally how it works. Well, what if you could get paid every time people used electricity because you were helping to educate them and make these better choices? There's 9 ways of getting paid through this compensation plan. It's only $59 to join. You have a business in a box with websites, back office, sharing tools, you name it. It's all there, ready to go, no monthly fees. And then you'll earn anywhere from $20 to $120 every time you bring a customer in. You'll share in when your team brings in customers as well, anywhere from 10 to 60 or 5 to 30 on your level 2 team. And then as you rank up through the compensation plan, you can earn additional bonuses that go beyond those levels from levels 1 through infinity. We have a 5-3-5 building block. This is very simple. Acquire 5 personal customers, help 3 new energy advisors join your team, and then help those new energy advisors acquire 5 personal customers each, just like you did. Guess what? You just earned anywhere from $450 to $1,700 on a $59 investment. You got promoted to what we call regional energy advisor, and then you can keep promoting all the way through up to senior partner and earn over $86,000 worth of bonuses as you do so. Those are one-time bonuses, but then all the while that you're doing this 5-3-5 building block, you're building a monthly residual income that over time, as 3 advisors who bring in 3 advisors who bring in 3 advisors, and everyone brings in 5 customers, which is way below our national average, you're talking about $500,000+ per month. It's not going to happen overnight, but over time, part-time, side by side with your regular profession, this is what's possible with our compensation plan. So moving forward quickly, you'll also be able to earn additional income from levels 1 through infinite levels every time customers pay their bill, and it can be highly lucrative. The bigger the bill, the more you make. We also have a revenue sharing pool where every time a customer comes in, whether it's community solar or electricity, money goes into a pool. Every time an electricity customer pays their bill, money goes into a pool. And at the end of each month, just by reaching partner or above, you get shares in every single customer. All the revenue that comes in from those customers, you're going to share in some of that revenue, even if it's not from you or your team. We have an incentive trip that we do twice a year, fall and spring. And next one is to Puerto Rico. It's going to be exciting there. Where we are now, this is where we are, guys. 11 states for community solar and growing rapidly. 13 states for electricity. We are just at the beginning of something great. If you see it like we do, hit the ground running. I don't know what your why is, or whether it's you want more time or more money or both, because that means freedom. You just want to worry less about financial obligations and worries. I don't know what it is. Maybe you just want to help people. Whatever it is, you can definitely do this side by side with your regular profession and use the Think Plus vehicle as a way to get you from point A, where you are now, to point B, where you want to go, without ever asking people for money and without ever selling anything, just by simply putting money back into people's pockets. If you're ready to get started, welcome aboard. Let's get building. You can be up and running in 3 or 4 minutes for $59. If you're not ready to be an advisor, great. Just become a customer maybe, and we'll help you get free energy. And if you have questions, Get back to the person that invited you, and they can get those questions answered today. Thanks for being here, and I wish you the best with your Think Plus.
So Vera, what do you think about that compensation plan? It's laid out there. It's broken down. The math doesn't lie.
Amazing. It's just so amazing that it's unthinkable, you know? But there are people who have already gone through it, who are already doing it. So what's stopping you? What's stopping me? Ourselves, right? And just not willing to take that leap and trust and believe and just go for it. How many times has God laid an answer for you in front of you and you have not gone because you still questioned it and you still questioned him?
Yeah, I think of that story where the fellow wound up stranded out in the water and, made his way up onto a rock, and he started praying, "Oh God, rescue me, please rescue me." And a few hours later, a helicopter flew over and, offered him a lift up. And he said, "Oh, no, 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 no. I'm waiting on God to rescue me." A few hours later, along comes a boat, and they offered him to get in the boat. And he said, "Oh, no, 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 no. I'm waiting for God to rescue me." And so, God sends different vehicles to lift us up, out of where we are and move us into a safer, more stable place. And sometimes we don't perceive it, sometimes. So I'll give you an example. I just had a gentleman the other day. I've been sharing this opportunity with him for months now and breaking it down to him. And he was very interested, but he just kept procrastinating. And it took him months to just bring me a copy of his gas and electric bill so I could sit down with him and get his energy choice number. The energy choice number is a number on your utility bill that is given in states that have been deregulated, where you can choose your source of energy. And so the service provider stays the same. Like BGE is still my service provider. The only thing that changes is on the back of my bill, we see a line where it says think, and then it shows the lower kilowatt rate that I'm getting charged. And so he finally brought his bill, and I said, you really should just go to this meeting with me to hear this little lady who's already accomplished in 11 months, she's made it to the top, and so he's like, okay, I'll go. So along he went, and after he heard her share in flesh and blood how she just simply followed that 5-3-5, those 3 steps every month, and tuned into the training videos and sharpened her tool and learned how to really help people, enroll to save money, then he was like, if she can do it, I can do it. And I was like, a light bulb went off. Light bulb, no pun, a pun intended. LOL, light bulb, think energy. So the light bulb went off, but it took him a minute. It doesn't have to take you a minute. The videos alone that we just shared with you. When I saw the math, I was like, multiplication's real. Jesus was all about multiplication. He multiplied the fish, he multiplied the loaves, he multiplied the souls that came into the kingdom, and he's still in multiplication, and he can multiply your efforts. And this blueprint blew my mind when I saw this. Wow, you follow these 3 steps monthly. And there it was broken down for you of how you can easily get up to like above $500,000 a month with each one of those compensation streams coming your way. And the beautiful thing about it is when you give somebody else the opportunity to become an energy advisor on your team, not only are you going to help them, we're going to help you. You're not in this alone. We'll help you, to get folks enrolled, and we'll help walk you through the process, and we'll help you make the calls. But, the beautiful thing is that once you give people the opportunity to also see this compensation plan and come on board your team as a new energy advisor, then each time they get paid, you get paid doing nothing. So it multiplies, it grows. The more people that you bring in on your team, and we can show you how to set this up and structure it so that you can get, for each person that's enrolled within your household, as you enroll as a new energy advisor, we can show you how to not just get one stream of payment into your household, but we can show you how to get 2 hooks in the water for one effort. Like, I analyze. I'm a researcher. I analyze, and as I sat down and I analyzed this, I saw the possibility of bringing 2 fish in for every time you throw the rod out into the water instead of 1. And so, we can share those tidbits with you. We can help you to succeed in this. And in the Energy Club, you can enroll to save on your energy, on your electric, and lock in your kilowatts. Within that Energy Club, the more people that you refer as customers, if you don't want to be an energy advisor, you just want to refer other people and help them save money, you get a higher percentage off of your bill, the more people that you refer. By the time you refer up to 20 people, you're right about at free energy. And so, but why give it away for free when you can get paid for enrolling those 20 people if you just pay the $59 to become an energy advisor? It really is not complicated. It's really not difficult. It's very simple. So, you can not only get paid for helping 20 people enroll, but at no cost to them, but if you enroll someone like a small business, their energy bill is going to be larger than a homeowner. And so when that business pays their monthly energy bill, your percentage of a larger number is a larger amount for you, all for helping to educate them and show them how to enroll into these programs where they can save on their energy bill. This opportunity is amazing. It's mind-blowing, and you can do it. You really, really can. With the support that you get from corporate, with the training videos that you get, with the live Zooms that you get access to, where you can have your questions answered. And all of this is for helping people. It's just mind-blowing. So we hope that if you have any questions, you reach out, let us know. We're going to put the 2 maps up of the states that currently we have access to the energy and the solar plans, savings plans in. You can see right on these maps, we have a map there with the energy and the energy discount plan and the states that it's currently available in, solar, and the states that that plan to enroll in is also available in. And then you'll see some states where legislation is pending, and then you'll see the plan for the other states that are soon coming available. And you don't have to live in any of the states where they're currently available. Let me tell you some stories. There have been some really smart people that have gotten hold of this 3 simple monthly steps, the 5-3-5 model, and seen the multiplication and how achievable this is. And they have said, okay, it's not in my state right now, so you know what? Hand up. Hey, they've wound up living in the basement of an energy advisor in a state where this is available, and they're coming here to Maryland and they're nailing it. and while they're waiting for it to open up in their state, because they see how huge this opportunity is. You know, let me ask you a question. If you're working 9 to 5, do you have the opportunity in front of you to make $500,000+ a month? Do you have that opportunity? If anybody can say yes, I'll be in shock. You know, you know, even some business owners, large business owners, don't even wind up with that monthly. It's off the chart, phenomenal, this opportunity. And you know, this open door is sitting in front of you. All you have to do to put your toe in the water. Remember, the water didn't part for Moses until he put his toe in the water. When he put his toe in the water, the sea parted. And the same is true for you. You just have to take that step of faith and put your toe in the water. Now, let me break down a little bit more math for you that's mind-boggling. Right now, enrollment is only $59 to become a new advisor and get a Built For You website where you can start enrolling folks to save. June, they blasted out double compensation. So for every $120, well, I'll use 100, it's an even number. For every $100 compensation that we would typically get, we got 200 instead. Double compensation month. I'm hoping we get some more of those. That's been a huge, huge thing. And so let's just even do this without the double compensation, okay? Let's say you enroll and you get people enrolled in July. Okay, let's just use the even number of 100. So let's say you have someone enroll in the energy and the solar savings plans. So you get compensated $100, okay? Then you get the $100 free gift card after paying your energy bill on time for 6 months. You go on your own website, and we can walk you through these steps. You go on your own website and you enroll your home in the energy plans. You're going to get paid for enrolling yourself. That's huge. So let's say you get 100 for enrolling yourself as a customer on your own website. Okay, you get the $100 gift card. Even if we just stop right there, that's 200, and you invested $59 to get the opportunity. You've already made a profit, and you're saving on your energy bill. Like, how can we not, you know, put our toe in this water? Like, you know, it's mind-blowing. And so, you know, then you can just keep doing the math and just see how it's beneficial, you know. And even if you say, you know what, I don't know a lot of people, I'm not a salesperson, you don't have to be a salesperson. If you get a good deal on a dress and somebody compliments you on the dress, what are the chances you're going to share with them, oh, I got this great deal, it's on sale, such and such? You're naturally going to share if it can bring them savings. That's all you're doing here. You are sharing the opportunity. You're educating individuals, businesses on how they can save money and get a good deal on their energy. And you can get compensated for that. Even if you say, you know what, I'm going to pay the $59 to get my own website and become a new energy advisor. And then, sure, I can enroll my friends and family because I want to help them save on their energy bills. Well, then guess what? If that's all you ever do, you've still come out ahead. And not only that, you've provided the opportunity for anyone that you shared this with to decide to become an energy advisor themselves. If they decide to become an energy advisor and they're enrolling on your website, then every time they enroll someone, you're going to get a text letting you know that someone enrolled. And each one of those texts where it's customer enrollment, you're going to get compensated for it. So you don't have to, you know, you might not have the aspiration, or maybe you don't have the confidence that you can follow those simple steps and make it to $580,000 a month. But you know what? You can make it to more than you have right now. And you can save and you can bless others by helping them to save. It really is a no-brainer. We hope you jump in. We hope you put your toes in the water. We hope that you walk through this open door. And you know, what really got me to make the commitment and take the plunge and put my toe in the water was the scripture that says, to these God will give the key of David, and he will set before us an open door that no man can close, and he will close doors that no man can open. Some of you might have just had some doors close in your life, and God's setting this open door in front of you, this blessing, this opportunity. And, you know, you'd be surprised at how much you can accomplish. You know, maybe you might not have enough faith in yourself, but when I'm telling you, it's a matter of, if you're a giver, if you have a heart to share, if you have a heart to see others save, and you can get compensated for that, you can do this. So I got to tell you this little story, and then I'm done. But my 6-year-old grandson went to the meeting where the lady, the new sweet little New York lady, shared how she made it up all 9 compensation levels in just 11 months by following that simple 5-3-5 pattern and the blueprint. And so, and watching, you know, the educational videos to sharpen her tools. Well, he's sitting there. They had these little pads of paper there for anybody who wanted to take notes with a pen. He goes over, picks up one of the pads, looks up at the energy sign, and writes down energy savings at the top of each page. He wrote on every page in that pad, he's 6. He wrote energy savings at the top of each pad. And then as people came in, he started saying, I'd like your phone number. Like, he's 6 years old. And you know, he sees the excitement. He sees the opportunity. You know, he realizes that this is helping people save money on their bill. Like, and I was like, oh, honey, most of the folks here, you know, for this meeting were already enrolled, you know, we're already in, you know. And he's like, but I don't have their number yet. I want their number. You know, it's like he wants it on the team, you know. And so, yeah, it was just amazing. If a 6-year-old can get excited and have the wherewithal to share with people how to save on their energy and how to get compensated for doing it, then you can too. I know you can.
Wow. Such an amazing story of the woman and of your grandson. Everything just comes together. You know, the very first time you shared this opportunity with me, of course, it took some time for me to take a look at it. But the more you hear about it, the more you read into it, and the more you learn about it, there really is no reason why not. There really is none. And so I hope that the entire presentation has blessed everyone. I hope that you reach out to me or Martha, and we will be glad to help point you in the right direction and get you saving on your electricity bill. As she said, if you're not interested in becoming an advisor, you know, at least take on the opportunity to save yourself some money. Everybody's spending a whole lot more than we were before on food, electricity. Housing costs have gone through the roof. So we want to bless you all by helping you save money where we can. And this will be in the replay in Rumble, YouTube, and on Facebook. So we hope that this has blessed you, and we will see you on the next broadcast. Thank you, everybody.